Okay, it is very late in the morning, but I've been definitely up on the update. I'll tell you, as soon as I'm about to like go out and do something else, that's when I get that notice, the email notice. Let me know that there's God knows that there was uh a riot going on. So I'm like, oh, okay. Um, but you can't kill nobody child and expect them to be waiting on justice. Like, first of all, you gotta go through the process. Then they gonna make you feel guilty. Stupid stuff like you had on a hoodie. Oh, look what happened to Trayvon. Look what happened to Emmett Till. I mean, the history still is being repeated. It's not no. Don't use the okay. Who causes division in our communities? Okay, who gets there and infiltrates in our community? Who did the COINTELPRO? So we can't get there and want to get mad. Yeah, and you know, you to all you people with all that Martin Luther King and quoting Bible scripture, quote the book of Ecclesiastes, quote the book of Proverbs. Proverbs is just not for the one that the world places lower class to get there and stuff, because it says those that mock the poor, there's those that go over the that mock the poor, God will not be mocked, that won't be forgotten. And the Bible also speaks about those that do wrong to others. People is so obsessed with misinterpreting the Bible, and they got a lot of people that's privileged in life, and they gon' they're not ready for the trial. They don't want to face the reality of history being repeated. So just because they can live in a comfortable world now, they want to live like, oh well, you need to be peaceful. You need to let the law handle it. And that is a pain when you have your child murdered. That is a pain that fuck fuck the process, okay? Shit on the process. That don't even fucking matter. I mean, I know how I was about my child in um, a daycare, and I come there and they couldn't explain blood wounds on my child's forehead. Then, through the process, had the nerve to ask me if I brought the child there like that. Mm. This here was around noon, and then the lady shine, the lady that was the program director. When I tell her about it, she gonna try to play those little games and stuff like that. Oh, but I wasn't playing with them. The feds, they best had jumped in and did something. But I contacted everybody, every organization, everybody from California to New Zealand. I was not playing, cause I'm telling you, rest in peace, Jabugi. I was not gonna forget it. They better had to say something about it and stuff like that. Um, you know, nah, and there's just too much repeat history. And they want you to forgive. Oh, wait, it's not going to solve anything. Well, sitting back ain't solving anything. Being humble and stupid ain't solving anything. God help those that help themselves. So, God help those that help themselves. That means you don't be about no trouble. And if you ain't of the history of your ancestors, then you sit back and drink tea. Go do yoga. If that's not you. But other than that, don't expect people to be sitting back cool and all that on Martin Luther King stuff. Why y'all let him get killed? Huh? None of y'all, what it took till 99 till a lawsuit came out with the government had to do with his murder? Remember, the evil that you do amongst people shall bounce back upon you. We're disenfranchised, we're divided. Then they want to ask you those stupid questions about why this, why that. Don't ask those stupid questions. You know those answers before you give it. You intentionally do that so that we have to come back and ask y'all for stuff. You can't just kill nobody, child, and talk about something about the people unemployed. They probably was, you probably ain't had no black people. You probably just had bright skinned people working up in there, people with Jim Crow names, the whole Jim Crow profile anyway. Like it ain't like you really get hired when you got what they say, urban names or whatever like that. So ain't nobody getting out. It's time out for that. It's just time out for all the humbleness, all the concern about silliness and stuff like that. and not a celebrity, they won't jump on board because they think they about to join the food stamp welfare line and stuff like that. You so worried about St. Louis, why didn't you get there and jump on it before this here happened or when it happened? Don't try to get involved with stuff when people have to stand up for themselves, because don't none of y'all live in those neighborhoods if you visit there. You just probably go there with the cameras or something like that. Come on now. Stop saying you want the world to be a better place by having a lower class to a totally dominant class. And then, you know, all that equals is unbalance that equal depression. Life is not as hard as we make it. It's not. And you want to accuse somebody over a cigar. A cigar costs, what, $1 or $2? Come on now. You probably only making $8 or $10 an hour as a police officer, and seriously? Nah, you didn't have no guilt about that when your police did that. You always say investigation, you want people to sit home, but no. And after what happened to Trayvon, I ain't mad at you. I ain't at all. And I know the feeling. They will kill your child and make it all your fault. Because, oh, well, maybe you didn't need to have it because you wasn't in this perfect condition. You didn't get there and say that about the colorblind, Sharon. Note on that. And then, you know, I didn't even know that with this the pedophile. Now, if this was some gay and pedophile rights thing, this would not been the media attention. They wouldn't be like, okay, you pedophiles just need to leave people, children alone. You gay people need to stop getting that, you know what I'm saying, aggravate people. You wouldn't be saying that shit. Nobody wants to hear that. It don't need to be heard. It really don't. And then they had a riot at Ole Miss when Obama became president. Where was the you don't need to behave like that then? Get real. You ain't serious. Really not.